Hello, hello, you guys. Happy Wednesday. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope your weeks are going amazing. I see it's Sunflower's birthday today. Happy birthday, Sunflower. I hope your day's going well so far. And we've got Manuela here from the Netherlands. Hi, Manuela. Hope your day is going well as well. We've got Andy in the house. Hello, hello. And Callie Girl is here, and Panda's lurking and listening. Oh, I'm so glad you're able to make it today, Panda. You're not working, huh? Good to see you. I didn't even get the music playing, you guys. Let me know if you want me to get some music going, because I can certainly do that if you'd like. There's Panda. That's right. I actually saw this. I saw this thing. And it was a panda in this little book that I got, and I've showed you guys before. It's that felt book. And the minute I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I should totally make one of these for Panda. Where is it? I'll show you. Anytime I see a panda now, Panda, I'm like, oh my gosh, I should make this for Panda. I just want to show you. Here it is. Look. This is they're all little felties, they're called. So you can make them into like pins and stuff. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is, Panda. I was like, he needs this in his life. Oh my goodness. Oh, Panda's off today. Okay, cool. Trying to knock out this blanket while I listen. 10 rows to go. Well, that's not bad. You're kicking booty over there. Yeah, anything Panda, right? So I did finish this week the tea house mug rug that I was working on. That's mosaic, and it came out really cute. I might block it. I don't know. It's not necessary, but it's not 100% square. So it just depends on if I want to be, very particular. But that's how the back looks on mosaic. So you can tell that you're just doing one row by row, alternating the color, right? But the front is where the magic happens. So, right, Panda? How did you know I needed that in my life? I know. Anytime, I'm telling you, man, anytime I see a panda, I think you need it. So you may randomly end up getting some happy mail from me. Yeah, it's super cute, and it's large, so it really is a rug. I mean, if you're looking at like my Dutch Bros cup, look how big it is, But I was showing my husband the size, and I said, look, you could put your drink on there. And he goes, yeah, but I'd be worried that I'd drip on it and stuff. And I said, well, yeah, but it's made out of cotton, so in theory you should be able to wash it and it would be okay, or even you could always hand wash, but it should be fine. Hi Mary, good to see you. Oh, you're going live over on yours as well. Ellen, hello, good morning. Hope your day is going well. Oh, good, Panda. So see, when I see pandas, I think of you, and when you see bees, you think of me. That's perfect. Hi Julie. So I did yesterday, I was kind of all over the place in the morning, especially. I had a dental appointment, so I went to that. Neglected to remember that my daughter also needed to be doing these, like, go to see the teacher, get tested for her math level with her teacher. And so now I'm rushing, because when I realized that, I had stopped at Joann's. I was at Joann's and I'm like, shoot, I'm supposed to be at this other thing. So I didn't have too much time at Joann's, but I did get a couple things. I got this keychain, which I hadn't seen before, and it matches a mug that I have, and it says, in my stitching era. It's got a little charm of a skein, and then it's got that in my stitching era. I'm like trying, there, kind of show, there it goes. Isn't that cute? And then it has like the little clippy-do thing, this one. So if you wanted to, I don't know, clip it to something, you could. So I got that. And the other thing I got, which I'm pretty sure they were on sale more than it said. It said it was like 25% off or something, but they rang it up, and instead of being, 50, I think instead of being like 55 cents a piece, they were 24 cents off or something like that. So it's almost 50% off. So I got a bunch of different felt, like 2 of each color pretty much. And that I can use for making things in the Felties book. And I had that magazine that I also got that's all little felt characters and stuff as well. So kind of just went to town. I didn't want to find that I didn't have a color I needed, so that was fun. So I just got those. The yarn selection, though, you guys, is very minimal now. It was crazy to see them go from having so many extra boxes that hadn't even been opened yet to having every box open and almost gone, and the shelves were nearly gone of yarn as well. So, you know, definitely people are buying up everything that they have, regardless of the fact that it's only a 25% off still for yarn. So anyway, but yeah, I didn't get any yarn. I feel like I really have hit a level of I need to just get projects done. It's almost getting to the point where I have so much yarn that it's stressing me out because I'm not fast at crocheting, especially with wearables. I'm so freaking slow, you guys. It's like I'm still working on the second half of this Hexi Wrap, but I'm almost done with the size to get it to the size of the other one. I need to do 30 rounds, and I'm at the 27th round, I think, or the 28th round. So I've got a little bit left. I'm on the third skein of the yarn. So I'm getting there. It's just a process, you know? So anyway, but yeah, I got her to her appointment, and she zoomed through that math like she was doing all the math in her head, whereas most of the kids would have to write it out and think about it and whatever. She was just like, it's this one, it's this one. She got 100%. Her teacher's like, yeah. So let me know if you want any additional resources if she's getting bored. And I started wondering, like, do they not, I'm wondering if they skip grades for kids anymore. I don't know if you guys know. So I put it out there to her teacher through email. I thought about this later, but I was just thinking, you know, she's really not enjoying school. I mean, she likes it better at home, but she's not really challenged because she's like, she did her iReady testing. She was off the charts for English. So she's already past 3rd grade level and she's in 2nd grade. So it's kind of like, okay, are we just going to let her flounder down here? Can we skip her ahead a little bit, you know? And all her friends are older than she is. So she feels almost awkward in the grade of the kids her age, you know what I mean? So we'll see what her teacher says, but it's something I thought we could consider. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hello, Ganny Joe. Mary's live now too. Oh, yes. Oh, I love seeing what you're working on, Manuela. It's lovely when you show those off. You do very beautiful work. And Ganny Joe, Big Blanket, hello to everybody. It's so nice to see you. I get confused, Ganny. So, okay, tonight we have Mama G and Mama G Gear. So her and Rusty are on tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern time, 3 p.m. my time, and Pacific Standard Time. But what about Dee? Is she on today too, or is it Thursdays? I get confused between Wednesdays and Thursdays and who's on when. Hi, Ducci. Good to see you here. How you doing? How have you been? So anyways, yeah, I've just been trying to get this, you know, I love it. I love how it's looking. I decided I'm going to keep it short sleeve because, you know, I overheat, and it's a spring colors. It has spring colors, right? And so my thought is that if I make it long sleeve, the only time I'm going to be able to wear it is probably in the winter time. So when everybody's wearing fall colors or winter color, you know, bundling up for the winter, not such a vibrant color. So I kind of want to just keep it shorter sleeves. So I might do some sort of edging around the sleeves to match the ribbing that I have to do still in the front and on the under bodice part. So I think that's what I'm going to end up with for this one. And then I did buy the same yarn in a Christmas colorway. So that one I would do long sleeve. Oh, perfect, Panda. Yes, I want to see it. Yarny problems are good problems. You're right. They are, for sure. But I have been thinking about potentially at least selling some of what I have for the junk journaling. I do really enjoy it, but my time is just so bogged down with between her schooling and trying to get stuff going here for the channel and projects with yarn and all of that jazz that I just don't get to doing that very often. Hi, Vima. Good to see you. So I kind of feel like but it takes up a chunk of room, right? And I have everything kind of sort of organized in multiple locations. So I'm like, do I just put it all in a bundle and maybe Facebook Marketplace sell a bunch of things as like a junk journaling bundle? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I have a lot of stuff. So I feel like I could definitely pare it down. So it's just like my top few little things, and it wouldn't take up as much space and all that. But I did certainly collect anything you might need to do junk journaling and was so excited about it. But who am I kidding? Like, I really just don't have time to start all these new, completely new crafts and stuff. I can dabble, but I can't really, I don't want to switch either. You know, I love yarn more than anything. So that's where I'm at. Okay, Mama Jean, Rusty, and me are on every Thursday night. Dee starts at 5 Central, and you start at 7 Central. Okay, because I asked Rusty. She said they're on tonight. So maybe they're on both Wednesday and Thursday? I don't know. I get confused. I'll have to look again. They didn't have anything scheduled, but... So, aw. That's too bad, Julie. No bueno. No fun. Hopefully that feels better soon. Oh, thanks, Callie. Callie's always got the hive rules. Yes, if you want to drop your drops, put your links in. Just write in the word drop, and Nightbot will put your link in. And just, you know, once an hour or so is good. So... Oh my goodness. So yeah, just a couple more rows of this. And then I think what I'll do is I'll pin the two sides together. I saw people were doing that with the plastic stitch markers. I might do that and then put it on and see, okay, are we at a good size for my body? And if so, then I can stitch it together and start doing the ribbing and such. I was really trying to get it done before the end of this month. But we'll see how that goes. Okay. Thank you, Caddy Joe. I need to start making a calendar, you guys, because there are some of my faves that are on at the same time every week, but I just can't keep all this information in my head. I need a pensive, you know, I'll pull out the memories I don't need right now. Just keep the stuff in I need. If only that were real, right? So anyway, but hi, Emily. Good to see you. So yeah, I've just been working on this. I need to keep working on the cover art for my third book. I did start it though, but I need to get that done. And then I need to start actually taking the books that I've been doing and putting them into, I basically use this program, and it's for people that are doing self-publishing. And so you can format the book ahead of time so that when you then upload it into Amazon, it's in the proper format that they need for KDP. And so it's called Book Bolt, and I need to do that. So I need to like put every page on every page that I'm doing and check it, do, you know, check it and double check it, and then get it all ready to go. So I still have all that formatty stuff to do as well. So all in good time. But what is everybody working on, you guys? Let me know. Vanilla iced latte, glass of Coke. I don't want to take the day. Oh, this week I have been. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I'm almost done. We just stopped by because we took my car. I traded in my Tesla, got rid of it. Now I have the car that I've always really wanted. And it's a 2013 Mini Cooper. So my members have seen it. I named her Jujubee. And she is a rare ice blue color. So pretty. I love her. But she did end up with the check engine light on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, tell me we didn't buy a lemon, because we traded her in, right? She had just under 60,000 miles. And it's just, it's something easy to fix, but most likely a lot of times what people do when they're trying to like pass inspection is they can clear out some of the messages. You know what I mean? I'm not a car person. I've just heard. So they probably cleared the check engine light. And then when my husband went and tested to see what it was saying it was like some gaskety thing that can be easily fixed. So I'm like, please just make her right again, you know, but we love her. She's awesome. No, she's not a lemon. She just, I'm like, please don't do this to me, you know, but no, she's awesome. I love how she looks. She's adorable. She fits my personality. She matches my eye color, actually. So that's pretty cool. Oh, hello. Okay, remind me your name again, because it's been a beat, I think, since you've hung out with us. So it's Dusty is your parents' channel, I think. Remind me your name. Is it Veronica? No, that's not right. Emily's making dishcloths and market. I have a market April 6th. Oh, Callie, yes, I still need to watch your video. I do. I saw that you had posted one, so I will get to that. But it's a short, right? I think this time around. And hello, Gianna. Good to see you. Bree, thank you, Bree. Thank you. Yes. So anyway, so we dropped her off this morning, and so she's getting all spruced up and such, and then I don't know when we'll be picking her up, if it'll be today or not, but that should be coming up soon. So I'll have my car back. Oh, okay, it's not a long, it's just about a minute long. Cool. So I need to schedule this still, you guys, but if you want to write it down, you can, if you're interested. But coming up this month, I got the date and time scheduled or set in stone now. So Jenna's going to come on again, you guys. And she's going to come on March 25th, and she's just it's going to be a hangout this time. So she's not in the hive. It's not an interview per se, but of course, ask questions in the chat. We'll be definitely engaging with you guys in the chat throughout the whole thing. It's not going to be as formal per se. This is really just her and I want to get together and gab and see what each other's up to. And so we're just going to have a nice hangout. So that's going to be at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, since Jenna's down in Cali and I'm up in Washington. Hi, Abby. I'm doing well. How are you? It's good to see you. All right. Oh, she's doing good with her channel. Actually, she Panda was asking about my daughter. She's got 66 subscribers now, I guess. So, oh, no worries, Mary. Yeah. So save the date, right? So Jenna will be here March 25th at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will get that scheduled. I've already got the thumbnail. Everything's ready. I just need to actually go and put it in. And so that way you guys will have that. You can just hit the notifications on and go from there. So yeah, there's been a few guests that I know I'm going to be doing these fun little hangouts with. So we'll just be kind of going on and having a nice chat. Yeah, she's doing good. She wants to live stream, and she wants to live stream playing the game that she likes, which is Toca Boca, which is what Toca Marie, who comes in a lot, is what she plays. But because she's underage, I have to be the one to basically be there with her. They have to be able to see that the parent is like engaged and involved with it rather than just letting her take the lead and such. So it's a little different, you know, but yeah, she just really wants to be a little YouTuber, you know, the next Ryan's World, if you will. Oh no, did you have a troll on your live, Abby? Oh yeah, they're interesting sometimes, huh? I'm telling you, they only seem to come out for the most part. I've seen a few here and there on the main like landscape where you're on the computer rather than doing the the vertical lives on your phone, but those ones are just, they're all over the place. Yeah, you really need to have a lot of moderators to play the whack-a-troll game. Oh, nice, Debbie. Crocheted some summer coasters for a friend. That's lovely. Oh, let's see. Yay. Oh my gosh, that's awful. I'm sorry about that, Fairy. Yeah. Okay. So anyways, I am still doing, I extended this guy, Mel, for the, we don't say the word too loud, but yes. So you can either, if you do any $5 each $5 that you put in towards it gets a ticket, basically. So I'm going to give it another couple weeks. So maybe by the end of the month, we will draw the name and we'll see who gets Mel. He is a big cat. Oh, Margaret's in the house. Hi, Margaret. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. But yeah, so if you want to do super chat, super stickers, those work. Also, you can go to FRIZZY'S and go in the Hive shop, get tickets that way. So whatever's easiest. But if you're interested, like I said, $5 each, and we'll see if you get your name picked. Michael's in the house. Leaving your thummy. Are you filming today, Michael? What are you working on? Your mom's your moderator. That's good. Yeah, there's Bailey with Simply Made by Hand. She's also, I think she did give out her age eventually, but she's not a minor, but she is very young, and her dad is her moderator, which is really cute. Suki, hello, Suki. When are you going live next, Suki? Do you have a night that you're going to go live? Because I want to be there for you. We have both Michael and Panda. I know it's very rare, I feel, that we get Michael and Panda in the chat on a live together, which is lovely. Oh, when some of you're still not feeling great, get your rest. Did Suki say something? And you said, Suki, sorry? Did I miss something that Suki said? I'm just seeing a hello. Oh my goodness. You're going to go on again soon? Oh, good. Yeah, you guys, definitely, you've been busy, I know, right? With all the packing and everything. Suki, drop your channel. If you guys haven't checked Suki out, please go and subscribe. She just got monetized recently and was able to start memberships, which is awesome. So proud of her. She was going on live quite a bit, and just it was always very interesting to watch her because she's always kind of making her own patterns and going through the process while on the lives. And it's such an interesting process where, you know, sometimes it doesn't always work. You got to frog it out, start again. But it's, you know, talking through it and stuff. It was always fun to watch and see the cool things she came out with. Oh, you did some babysitting. Yeah, so just write the word drop and that will drop your channel link and then people can find you. Yeah, it's because it's tough to get that monetization going, and you know, so she was working very hard and going live for quite a while. It's kind of the same tactic that I did when I was trying to get remonetized. Ducci says, I can't decide if I want to do more drawing or look up sewing patterns or start a new embroidery project tonight. Oh my goodness, so many choices. You were just starting to get back into the digital drawing, right, Ducci? If I'm remembering from Shy's live yesterday, I think is what you were saying. I need to do the drawing. I need to take a beat and start doing that. I need to finish what I started. So I would vote for drawing also because you don't have to take too many things out. You just probably take your device with your little Apple Pencil. Oh, hi, Kimmy. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. And Shade came in. Hello, hello. On some days when my daughter's fighting me on things, I'll get her to choose what subject she wants to do first, right? Yeah. Sometimes that works out well. Like Lizzie, she's already finished for today. we turned in what we had to. She had a quiz. She took the quiz. We had a couple little things, and we've already finished for the day. So it's like, that's what I keep telling her. If you just get it done, just focus for like a good 2 to 3 hours, we'll get it done. And then by your break time, you'll be fully done for the day. You know, it's pretty consistent that we can do that. So and she's been kind of getting that finally, I think. So now we can be done, and I can actually get other things done too. Oh my goodness. Good. I see everybody's dropping their drops. Yeah, Suki's got some really cool stuff. And she shows you even some little cooking things. Like she's made some different Korean dishes, which I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to eat that so bad. I want her to make me bulgogi, please. I'll come over. All right. Oh, good. I'm glad you're hanging in. Hopefully the weather's not, like, is the weather on where you guys are on the East Coast, is it getting any better? Or is it still kind of pretty all over the place? You know, snow 1 minute, icy rain the next, and then, you know, it's warm. Yeah. It's just been like pretty consistently cloudy, little bits of rain here and there for the week. Nothing major, but I'm just so ready for the sun, you guys. I feel like I need the vitamin D. I need to get the rays in. So hopefully hopefully the springtime will really just hit, which it starts tomorrow, right? Spring, I believe. So, right, Shade? Yes. It has been like 8 months since I did something digital. Good idea on doing that. Sounds kind of cozy. Yes, exactly. Okay, weather in Georgia has been great the past few days. Over 80 degrees here today. Oh my gosh. Heat wave. Wow. It's so weird. The weather changes so quickly. Ugh. And Andy had a snow squall last night. Andy, you're in Colorado, is that right? I know Suki's in Colorado, at least for now. So yeah, it's all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, sunny and 80 today near Pittsburgh. Wow. Today warm, but tomorrow it may snow, Margaret says. Oh my gosh. Callie, girl, he's roasting down here. Oh my gosh. You had baby chicks hatching. I know. It's like the trees don't know what to do too, right? Some of them are budding. Some of them haven't budded yet because they're not sure if they should. It's just like, what is going on? I have an indoor plant that's in the sun, in my window, and it's already flowering because it's confused. So, oh my gosh. Warm weather to freezing and now back to warm weather. Yeah, that's tough on the body too. You know, your body like needs more time to adjust to temperature change. So if it's like doing this bit, it's just not good for those that suffer. Oh, I woke up this morning and it was -2. Ground is frozen. There's ice and snow still. Y'all, it's still winter here. It's just crazy. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. We'd like to see that, Kimmy. It's just interesting because we're all from different areas. And so you get a quick sort of overview of the world pretty quickly, or at least, you know, a lot from the US, but we do have others from other countries as well. So it's nice to see where everybody's at. You already got your first sunburn of the season. Wow. Look at you. But you tan, which, you know, which is lucky. I don't tan. I burn, I peel, and I'm white again. That's pretty much my cycle. Oh my gosh. I still remember being a kid with my brother, and I both were both very, very pale. And, you know, it's not the applying of sunscreen that's the problem. It's the reapplying of sunscreen to remember to do that. So if you're at the beach or you're swimming, which, you know, enhances the sun, right? You're just cooking yourself basically. And my brother and I would both get like actual blisters all over our shoulders, and Mom would be lifting tea bags and just like patting it on the burns because it felt nice and it smelled nice too, which was good. So you're gonna get, oh wait, okay, we're talking chickens. Yep. And tree pollen has started. Allergies up too. Headaches. Oh my gosh, it's already allergy season coming, right? We're to get rain while I have class. We'll be outside with breathing gear and putting out small fires for training. Wow. No tan. Andy doesn't have a tan yet. But can't you tan, Andy? You like, I mean, you haven't shown your face, or I haven't seen your face, but I've seen your hands. They look tan. Mine don't. So yeah. Look, I still have the bee tattoo, you guys, for my daughter's birthday. You should use more sunscreen, Panda, but you don't go outside. Well, you kind of need to do that to get burned, right? Sorry, I'm not watching chat too closely. Updating website for my business and all the fun things. That's awesome. Let's see. It's windy here, Shade says. So Shade's up in Canada. Slight pollen in the air. Went outside 3 times yesterday and came back inside sneezing. Ugh. Yeah, Tuli, because yeah, you're also very fair skin. I burn too. I like to get sun-kissed skin. Yeah, sun-kissed skin would be nice. My children got my husband's skin, and he's like half Polish, and the rest is kind of a mix of European. And so he tans, and our kids can both tan, which I'm so glad they got his skin tone. So much nicer, you know? And so they could burn, but then they're all of a sudden like this beautiful tone, and I'm just putting my arm next to theirs. I'm like, wow. Aw, Brie, you're not feeling good? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'd rather freeze than have hay fever. Yes, definitely. Poor Heavy had to plow all night. Oh my gosh. Panda says I go from looking Hispanic to looking Middle Eastern with a lot of sun. Your tire was stuck on the ground, Suki? Why was it stuck on the ground? Oh, you got a blizzard. Okay, you got a blizzard and your tire was stuck on the ground. Is this recent? This is like in the last day or two? My goodness. And Kimmy goes from looking white to looking Hispanic. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, Gianna's taking a break from plush. She's working on a sweater. I'm actually getting like that itch to work on a plushie again, because I've been working on non-plushies now for a bit with James's scarf and then the mug rug. And then I've got the other 3 whips I'm working on are wearables and strawberry bags. So I'm getting that itch to make some plushies again. Dog went out for 30 seconds and covered in an inch of snow. Came back, looked like Santa, and you're just like, I'm sorry. Shake yourself off. Oh my goodness. So anyway. Oh, you're working on a dragon, Bree. Is it going to be a big one or a little one? You're 11. Oh, gotcha. So what am I going to do the rest of the day? Probably, I would like to try to get these last couple of rows done on this Hexi Wrap. So I know I'm not going to get to the point of like attaching it at all today, but I feel like if I just keep going, I don't have that much longer to at least get it to size, and then I'll go from there. I was hoping to get it done by the end of the month, but I might just, you know, get it done when I get it done instead of pushing myself really hard on trying to get it done and finished. Because because I also wanted to get those applique flowers worked on for the, it's supposed to be for this month, the book of the month, where I do a review on the book. I had picked that floral one for this month. Just thinking about springtime, I thought this would be a good month for it. It's the Crochet Collage Garden, this one. I've seen quite a few people on the streets getting this book, which is awesome. I think the book is beautiful, and I think the flowers will work up fairly quickly because a lot of it is chaining, you know, and working back into the chains and such. And they do give you little charts for each one. So I might also try to keep an eye on the charts and figure out if I can figure out what a chart, like how to do things with a chart, because I've never done that. So, yeah, I've got that on my agenda. That's, you know, the nice thing about ones like this too is that you can take it in little parts, right? If you have just 5 minutes to work on something, you can probably whip up a little flower, set it aside, you know, another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, make a couple flowers, perhaps a fern leaf, you know, put that aside. So I really need to get going on that one for sure. Oh, yeah. I don't even know that I've seen a loom machine and what that looks like. So, yes, if somebody has one, they should make a video. Andy. Andy's got a vision. By the way, Andy, love your nails. Yeah, those came out really nice. And I'm sorry I had to peace out the other night, Andy, on your live. I was needing to help my kids with stuff. And then by the time I got back, I couldn't talk. I was just like so tired of talking, typing, and doing all the things. So I just pretty much vegetated and watched a K-drama and went to bed. A panda in a bee costume is what it would like to see. You're onto something, Panda. Yes, yes. I like that idea. And yes, the cat is an enter to win. So it is $5 a ticket and you can get your name in as many times as you want. So I extended it for a couple more weeks and we will draw the name probably by the end of this month is what I'm hoping. So yeah, that's how you can get your hands on the ginormous cat. Mel, I put a little, this doesn't come with him, you guys. This is actually, it's a beanie I made for a chicken. That just sounds funny. It's a beanie I made for a chicken, but then I thought it looked kind of like RZA's beanie that he wears. So it's normally on RZA's head, but then I needed something green for Mel to wear in my little short that I did for St. Patty's Day. So I'm like, look how big Mel is. He's a big boy. See, he's a very big cat. He even has a good thump. Listen. Oh, my goodness. Your dog's trying to lick you to death, Free. They do have a habit of doing that, don't they? No worries, Tina. You're not late. You're right on time. Let's see. Oh, good job, Kelly. You're so close. You need 6 more subscribers. I'll have to go maybe after I do the live. I can go because I have multiple accounts. They're not channels. They're just accounts because, you know, you don't have to really have a channel per se to be able to watch things on YouTube. So I will go on to my other accounts and subscribe. Make sure I'm subscribed on all of them, Kelly. I did that for Suki way back when she was still trying to get monetized and stuff. She was trying to reach something and a certain number, and she was having you see it ticking up in the background. So I'm like on my phone going from one account to the next, and she's like, "What's happening?" Like, look at all these people. I'm like, Suki, it's me. Oh my gosh. Helix, hello, my dear. How are you? Oh, Shy's in the house. Hi, Shy. What are you up to? Good to see you. Margaret, that's cool. Which one? Michael got me 2 of them. Never did them before. What are we talking about? Oh, a diamond painting. Okay, yes, yes. So you started another one because you finished that other one you were working on, right, Margaret? So what's this new one? And the little Totoro and Bluey, I need to make those for my daughter. Yeah, Mel is a cutie. He is. So I think I had actually planned, but I don't know that I'm going to do it the same way. But after Mel, I was thinking of doing the same thing with Sprinkle, the giant birthday party ice cream cat that I have. But I don't think that you never know. You have to try things out and see if they work, right? I've seen, I can't say it too loud because I've been told by my people here that it's an ixnay word. So anyway, I was going to do that for the Sprinkle, but I think that I just don't know that this is the right way to go about it. So I will probably ponder on that, or maybe just put it up for sale also on my website. So that's another thing that might come out. But yeah, you just never know until you try things. You got to try things first, see how it goes, and then learn from that one way or another, right? EID gift from my hubby. Aww. What's EID? EID. I'm trying to figure out the Lingity, Margaret, and I'm blanking. Friendship farming in Hello Kitty. Yay. Oh, nice. Just got home from the stables. That's awesome. How were the horsies doing? Gianna, can't wait to see it. Got your thumbie. Yeah, please don't forget your thumbs, you guys. Make sure you've put your thumbprint on that thumbs up button, if you will. Can we get the frizzy thumb up in the chat? My members that are here, right? I want to see the foam thumbs. Oh, thank you, Callie. Callie put the link into the Hive shop where you can get tickets for Mel. Thank you so much, honey. Okay, join the, yes, and the Frizzy Facebook group is also on there. Thank you, Nightbot. So if you guys are not a member or are a member and are wanting to join the Facebook group, anybody can join that. So that is the link, and you can share what you're working on, and I think that would be, it's always fun to see what everybody's working on. I like to anyways, because, you know, I get inspiration from you guys. So whether you know that or not, I'm telling you, you inspire me and make me want to make more things. So sometimes you inspire me a little too much, and that can become another problem in and of itself, right? So I'm like, what do I want to do next? There's so many projects to start. Thank you for the foam thumbs, you guys. That's right. Thumb-ish, yes. Everything's a little ish in my world. Oh, gentle but bundles of nerves. Oh. Watching When Life Gives You Tangerines. Oh, I heard of that one. Oh, there's a little entry there for Ganny. Thank you, Ganny Joe. Aw, virtual hugs. Let's give that a heart and a thumb. Thank you so much. I will get your ticket written out. All right, so what were we talking about? Yes, okay, When Life Gives You Tangerines. So I have been working on learning Korean, and I think I used the right word, Suki. I was trying to say thank you, and I said 감사합니다. 감사합니다. I can't even say it because my mouth is dry. But I actually spelled it out when I was chatting on your video. So yes, I was trying. I'm like, because I have it on my phone where I can switch to Hangul on my phone. And I never used it before, but I was like, I'm just going to give it a go. And I did, and it worked. I was very excited. But yes, I've been trying to make sure that I study at least a half an hour a day. And I've been working on my writing and all of those things. Pronunciation. Oh, you got your video out. Yes. Yeah, share your video. Everybody needs to see Callie too. Yay. Yeah. I had actually gone on, I watch YouTubers that are talking about learning a new language, and more usually are the ones that I'm learning. I'll look into people that are learning Korean or talking about how to learn. Um, and see, Callie, because I don't have anyone to practice with, which is except for Suki. She's the only friend I have that's Korean. And so I'm like, I should try to type something. But I hope eventually I can get to the point where Suki and I can have a conversation and speak in Korean. That would be amazing. So, but yeah, so this gal had basically mapped out how, in her mind, the best way to learn a language and what worked for her to learn the language in about a year. So I'm trying that because it makes sense, the things that she was saying. So I was like, okay, yeah, I get that. I'm going to give it a go. We'll see what happens, because Duolingo failed me. It gets you so far, but it never has you speaking it. And that's the biggest issue, I think, is that how am I going to know if I know anything unless I'm speaking it and it can see what my pronunciation is, or a lack of pronunciation? Maybe I need a correction. You have to have the output, not just the input of the knowledge, right? Oh, awesome, Emily. Creeping up to the halfway point to 500 subscribers. Good job, good job. Blessed you, Duolingo. Yes, I know. Well, it doesn't make sense because some of the languages, they let you speak and the AI or however they program, however they program these things to know if you're saying it right, they will actually have that back and forth with you. So when James was doing Spanish, he didn't end up sticking with it, but he was doing that for a while, and that was having him speak. I think French has you speak, because Lizzie was checking that one out. Korean, nothing. I started trying Japanese. At least not yet. I didn't see any where they were having you speak it either. So it's like, how are you supposed to learn a language if you don't speak it? I do not understand the thought process, It's like they're giving you a book to read without the ending. They're giving you a punchline, or they're giving you a joke without a punchline, I'm like, there's something missing. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, Duo was fun, but I started using this other app that was suggested in a video, and it's called Memrise, Memrise. And that one seems to be very good. So it's also giving you actual people. It's not a cartoon that's kind of talking and giving you no additional body language. It actually has people speaking, and you get to see in their body language what they're trying to get you to do. Or maybe they're, ushering you to please come in, or they're, asking if they can pay by card or something. So you're getting at visual cue too. So I think that that's way better way to learn. Jenna's dog name is Callie. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's busy. I can't wait to pick her brain on what all she's been doing. I see her videos coming. I'm going to go watch some before she comes on. I need to catch up because I've missed some as well. You want to do Arabic? Yeah. You taught yourself to speak Spanish, Ganny Joe. Did you have any good resources that you felt were really helpful for you? Yeah, it's I think for me anyway, I either will eventually need a tutor, somebody I can speak with, or you can do stuff like Hello Talk where you can have conversations with others just over the phone, and I think it's real people. I have to look into it more, but it is often recommended. So check that out. Or eventually, hopefully with Suki, I would love to have a, conversation, but I definitely am not there yet, Suki. I only know a few words and phrases. Oh, wow. Good job, Brie. You're good at Japanese. I took a quarter of Japanese in college and I loved it. Was planning to learn Japanese because I was really into anime at the time. And I learned hiragana and katakana, which I've since lost because I haven't used it. And then I didn't keep up with it. And then I started watching K-dramas, and then I'm like, I want to learn Korean. So, 감사합니다. Yes. Yeah. There's certain characters, and it's funny because, so in Hangul, in the written language for, yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's some Hangul for you. There are a few of the few of the characters that are consonants that, well, are they consonants? I guess they are I'm thinking, Suki, I'm thinking the ones like the two lines with the line in between that makes like the A sound kind of, AE. But anyways, there's like 3 or 4 characters that make the same sound. And so you just have to know the word and know when it's used. Those always confuse me. So I still have to kind of figure my way out around. And I'm sure other languages are like that too, but those are the only ones that stump me sometimes. You're learning sign language. I have another friend that's learning sign language. That's awesome. For baby, yeah. We learned the basics for baby, like eat, more. I think it was like this is milk or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. Don't take my word for it. Since I know French, English, and Spanish, I was able to understand a tiny bit of Brazilian Portuguese in a Netflix show I was watching. Is it just words, some crossover? Is that what it was? That's interesting that there must be some crossover in the languages. How interesting is that? Callie, I'm just trying to understand English here, people, Yeah, no, I get that too. What are, as Shai says, what are words? We get our mush mouth. First husband of 8 years was Dominican, and second husband of 27 years was Puerto Rican. Oh, okay. That would make things a lot easier to learn the language, especially if they were speaking it to you, right? Panda. Oh, I love that. Yes. I remember I took Spanish in high school because you had to take a language. I don't know if you still do, but you had to take 2 years of a language. And so I did Spanish. And then I tried taking Spanish in college and found they were going so fast. I just couldn't keep up with how fast the college course was going. I was like, I'm lost. So I dropped it. I was like, this is causing me stress. Oh, gotcha. Mean the same in all 3 languages. Gotcha. Well, I think if they're Latin-based languages, right? That's usually when that happens. Part of me is thinking, if I can unlock the ability in my brain to learn another language, that's got to help with the other issues with my brain, right? It's like a superpower. If you can unlock that ability to learn multiple languages, like it definitely uses a different part of your brain. So, maybe it will help on my memory, just keeping memory, that kind of thing. Panda, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. German and Spanish in high school. Fun fact, the teacher that I had in high school that's taught me Spanish is the same teacher when my dad went to the same high school that I did. He had taught my dad German. So that was what he taught back in my dad's high school year. And then he switched it to Spanish at some point. And then my brother and I took him for Spanish. So it was kind of funny. He says he remembered my dad and everything. So it was very, very small world kind of situation. Since it is his first language, not so much. You won't learn it unless he speaks it with you all the time, right? Both of my kids tan beautifully. See, they often get the best of us, right? I can't say the important things. If you're colorblind. I always love it when you're in chat, Panda. You're such a comedic relief, you know. Anytime I need a laugh, I need to just get you over here. Oh, thank you. It's my little cat earrings. They match my black and white top, so thank you for that. Mother demanded it. I first was taught German at 5 years old by Amish friends. Wow. Do you still know it fluently, Emily? Yeah. Yeah, right, Shade? It's crazy. I think he was the only teacher that my dad had that was still there teaching when my brother and I went, and remembered my dad. And, you know, even though it was a different language. Yes, exactly, Suki. Those are the ones I'm talking about. So it's funny because when I'm watching the videos and they're telling you how to pronounce things, and they're like, you know, this is A, this is A, this is A, or whatever. You're just like, that all sounds the same. How do I manage to read comments from this distance? Well, I have my comments on 2 places, actually. I stream through, it's called Ecamm, and so they're bigger actually for me. And then I have the YouTube one up as well. But yeah, I can see okay, although sometimes you'll see me doing that, and that's when I think I can't see, and so I have to go closer. Margaret. Does it come out when he's frustrated? You know, you're like, you start trying to speak it, but quickly realize that all the things that you're saying are like these frustrated comments. And a few times I worked at Tractor Supply, Amish would stop and thinking I didn't understand them talking amongst themselves. I'd butt in or agree with them about coworkers. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Callie. Hydration check. Okay, Bree. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thanks for hanging out. Yeah. There was a time where we went into, my brother and I had gone into, as kids, or when I say kids, I'm thinking probably, this was our teen years. We'd gone in to a Chinese food place, and the workers were speaking Spanish, and my brother was able to understand because he had started taking Spanish, and he's like, they're saying this, sis, you know? So was able to pick up some of it. He didn't converse with them, but he was at least able to pick up the small words that they, you know, what they were saying. So. Oh, there you go. There you go, Panda. Now you can go tell Michael. Unless he's in a live, or if he's filming, he might not like that very much, but it would be funny. Oh my gosh, it's too funny. I'm rounding another bend here. Like they give when I'd help them load, feed, and be throwing the 50-pound bags around. Good times, good times. Bye, Bree. Have a good one. Yeah. Exactly. Then you can, I mean, I try to listen in just to hear, especially for if anybody's speaking Korean, I try to listen in just to see if I can hear something and perhaps understand a word or two. But I feel like there aren't that many people here that speak Korean, or at least don't speak it publicly, maybe, because I don't hear it around town very much, you know. So, but anyway, does anybody have any plans for the weekend that you guys are gonna do? I'm trying to think what we're doing this weekend, or if there's anything. Perhaps nothing. Maybe I just get to sit and work on stuff. That would be nice. I decided, Shade, to do short sleeves on this one just because it's such springy colors. I don't want to wear it in the wintertime. I won't say I don't want to wear it. I'll say that if I do wear it in the wintertime, I'll probably put like a long sleeve black top underneath so that the colors from the, you know, the wrap are taking the lead. Because I kind of feel like with something that has this many colors, I probably need to pair it with a solid, you know, otherwise it's going to make people's eyes go cross. Ooh, where are those, Andy? I've always wanted to go to a hot springs. Did they have those where you're at? That's so like something you see always in anime when you watch are them going to hot springs. Softball tournaments already. Oh, hang on. I missed that. Did Callie say she had to go? Who's got softball? Uh-oh. Ganny's unsupervised this weekend. Glenwood Springs. Wow. I wonder if it's like, I always wonder if they are as portrayed in like an anime, you know? Or if it's, I would think it would be something similar. Facts about them hot springs. Have you been to one, Panda? Playing outdoors a couple weeks ago, but played indoors all through the winter. Deep cleaning in the basement with the hubby while kids are at the in-laws. Oh, man. Cleaning. No bueno. I just, you know, I think a weekend of rest sounds really good. After the weekend, last weekend with Lizzie's party, oh my God, the slime party sleepover, and she ended it with 101.2 fever the next morning. And I'm like, okay, girls, you guys need to head home. Lizzie's not feeling well. Like, how? Why? She was fine the night before. And then the next morning, splitting headache, which led to her having that fever. And then, yeah, just she picked up a bug, I guess. But gotta work on my ninja training. Going to take some pics and videos. Yay! Manuela subscribed, Suki. Woohoo! Lots of hot springs here in British Columbia. About an 8-hour drive for you, Julianne. Yeah. Only 8 hours, you know? That's just a hop and a skip. At least I don't have to cross water to get to you, right? It's just land to land. So, yeah, I can imagine they are beautiful. Yep. See you later, Shy. Have a good night. Totally worth the road trip. Springs in Washington. There's got to be some somewhere. I bet you. I've seen some pictures of places in Washington, and I'm like, is that really in Washington? I mean, I've never seen anything like that, but apparently so. I just need to actually explore more, I think. Wonder, she lives out in Death Valley and goes all over the place to visit hot springs. Oh my gosh. Hello, Esther. Stopping in to say hi, leave a like. Oh, sounds good. Have a good day then. Been to natural hot springs once in my 66 years of life, and it was amazing. Someday. That's one of those things on my list for sure. Yeah. I'm sure I'll get to see them someday, but they just sound beautiful. the thing with this is that it takes so long to get around. I'm like, I feel like I should have been around already. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I have that far left to go, and then that will be done with that round. I think I still maybe have 1 or 2 more though that I need to do. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yes, Suki, so I noticed you were talking with your friend in one of your last videos and you were speaking in Korean. And I think they had the subtitles on. But yeah, once I start picking things up, I want to start listening to more vlogs and that kind of thing that are in Korean so I can try to pick up what you guys are saying. So that would be cool. Closest I ever been to a hot spring. I'm not going to finish reading that out loud, Panda, but I like that because that's funny. You're so funny. Oops, I lost my stitch. Oh no, do they? They have a sulfur smell? Win some! The sulfur smell just reminds me of going and visiting Yellowstone and seeing like Old Faithful and such, and they had sulfur pools there. So that's when I really got to see what a sulfur smell was when I went there. So that does not sound very pleasant, but do they all smell like that? I mean, it's supposed to be this picturesque, like relaxed kind of place. And then if it stinks like sulfur, I don't know if people would get that same vibe. Oh my goodness. Need a cleanse. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a hot flash coming on, but that's okay. Those just come and go as they will, so. Okay, some smell like that, not all of them. I was gonna say, I'm like, how would you relax and feel in this picturesque environment with that, that stink around? Oh my goodness. So I do still need to do the tutorial. I know I mentioned I was going to do the tutorial for the frog this month. So I do still have that. I've got an arm here. So I don't know. All my things when, you know, taking on doing her schooling and stuff like that, things aren't pushed out too far, but they're definitely not necessarily as quickly as I'd like them to be done. So I will try to get that out though. Oh, good. Just chucking yarn at everybody. Good. Chuck yarn at each other. That's a good idea. What am I going to work on after the Hexi? Let's see. Well, I need to do this because this is this month's book. So I do also, so I made the mug rug, and this is from a book as well. This is from Alexis Sixel's book, Dark Dramatic Crochet, or no, Dark Dramatic Mosaic Crochet. It's from this one. I was thinking of actually doing a review on this book, but I would like to do one more pattern. The thing is that the one that I want to make, so this was considered easy as far as mosaic crochet goes. Okay. The one that I wanted to make is considered advanced. So what I'm not sure I should do is go from a beginner pattern to an advanced pattern, or if I should do something in between. I wanted to make this sun and moon pillow just because I think it's beautiful. But in mosaic crochet, this one teaches you how to get, see how on the moon you can see that it's kind of an angled stitch, right? So it teaches you how to get the angled stitches when you're doing mosaic, which you don't learn doing these. This is just the straight up and down. So that is a new technique. So I got to figure out, do I want to just chance it and just go for it, try to do this one, or do I want to do something somewhere in between? Because I was looking also at, and then she's the one that has that poncho that I want to do, but it's not in this book. It's off her website. It's the, she takes the death moth square design that she did, and she basically like makes them diamond shape and then patches them together to create a poncho. So I would like to do that as well. That's probably also advanced, but this was the other one I was looking at. It says wrought iron. You can use it as a headband, or you could use it as a decorative belt. Isn't that pretty? So this is considered intermediate to advanced. So this would be a smaller piece. And then she shows you it as different things. So I don't know if I can really, hang on. See if I can show you without showing you, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna hold this one like this because I don't want you to see the pattern because I don't get in trouble. But see how they used it like to decorate this hat down here. So it's a decorative kind of a thing. And then they also use it as a belt. So this one I think I can show you. See, they use it as like a little decorative belt, which is really cute. So yeah, something like that. Maybe that's quicker, easier to do maybe, and then go to the bigger one. I don't know. Oh, hello, Violet. How's it going? Yeah, the skull one's cool. The skull pillow. Yeah, so see, I want to do Tunisian at some point this year. I have not yet, but I do want to do Michael's gigabyte blanket. But I also just, I need to start doing some plushies again, you guys, just because they're so much quicker. And I think with all these longer to finish projects, it's really getting to me because you don't get that sense of accomplishment as quickly. So you're just like, oh my gosh. Like if I had a blanket right now too, that just seems kind of torturous at the moment, you know? Hi, Penny and Juanita. How's it going? Oh, you made fingerless gloves. Oh, lovely. You do tutorials for those stitches, Julianne. Oh, okay. Oh, for the ones that are kind of the angled stitches. I made a ball for a dog. Oh, like a playing ball for a dog? Nice. I will make more like that, a video. Are you gonna, Suki, have you done mosaic crochet before? I really like it. I enjoyed working on this piece. The thing with mosaic, at least for me, and maybe this is just because I'm new to it, I have to focus on the pattern and the chart because it changes so frequently what step you're working on. So you have to know, okay, you have to count, you have to see how many boxes are going in the back, you know, in the back loops doing a single crochet, which ones are you double crocheting in the front loops, which ones are you, you know, and then you're talking about adding the angle stitches in there. Like, you can't turn your head for a second, I feel like, unless you were doing a pattern that's the same every, you know, it's just consistent. Because this one has consistency to it. It is a pattern, but the pattern is too many rows. So I can't keep it in my head. I have to keep looking and figuring out where I'm at. Doesn't the belt look cute? Although it might be highlighting areas I don't want to highlight. That is a consideration I should think of. Think I'm going to have a full cold tomorrow. I hope not. Drink you know, vitamin C or take those emergency kind of things. Is it zinc I think you take when you're feeling a cold coming on? Mom bought 4 different colors yarn. I always wanted, it's called velour, but I think it's Bernat. It's ordered. We can pick it up tomorrow. Nice. So it's called velour. It's probably maybe the blanket yarn then or something similar. All right, and Penny's here. What time do I have, Frizzy? 12:14. Thank you for asking, Juanita. I'm doing good. I'm a busy bee as usual, but I'm thinking about trying to decide when I'm going to go live for members this week. So that's on my plate. I got to figure out which day works best. I mean, I could go live today again, but I'm thinking maybe Friday might be good this week. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you guys know, my members, I will let you guys know when I'm going to be live again. You're working on a peep. Nice. Yeah, no, I can't. Margaret, I would not be able to do the mosaic and hang out and chat with you guys. There's no way I could do that. The only way I can hang out and chat and focus at all is if it's an Ami, potentially, especially when there's like lots of single crochet rounds, or these, you know, these work out well. But if I have to think like that, nothing. I can't do it. Tired but good. Yeah, I feel that. You assign the stitches a number when I try. Oh, okay. You assign the stitches a number and then you try to remember that number pattern in your head. Yeah, Zycam. There you go. So then, Panda, you don't need to look at Michael's pattern. You are just remembering that number pattern in your head, and then you're able to just go with the flow. Yeah, that's like the one thing I would say about mosaic is you really have to be able to focus on the whole project from start to finish. Ganny Joe, no, I don't. I don't. And even if I did, I think that the door would still open, you know, people would still be walking through. I try, but no, you kind of get the whole lot of us. Zinc, vitamin C, garlic, ginger, all the tea, and honey are all great for colds. Oh. I actually got this tea recently, and it says it's got probiotics in it. It's a ginger, kind of a ginger honey lemon. It's actually very good, but I can't, like, if you keep the tea bag in, which I do most of the time with tea, because it doesn't really get bitter. At least the teas I have not really gotten bitter. This one will get super spicy from the ginger to a point where it's almost too spicy. So yeah. I want to go live in my chicken coop because why not? But the internet doesn't go far enough. Aw. You need the extender, like the router extender, so that you can go out in your chicken coop. Yeah. What's your channel name? 311-344-3116-6311344. Oh my gosh. I don't know, Panda. That still like seems hard to keep in your head. Like an adding machine. You're like, stop, I'm counting. I'm doing my repeats. Green tea and chamomile peppermint are especially great. Hope you're feeling better soon. Yes, I agree. I agree. I downloaded a pattern I'm making a blanket from. Started out using the written pattern until I figured out there was a major mistake. So now I am only using the chart, which is lots of counting. Yeah. Yep, that's how it goes. Matcha tea is great too and has added probiotics too. Yeah. Very good for the gut health, if you will. No, not taking the router outside, but there are things that can extend the signal of your internet service so that it can go further than where it normally goes. Suki, you did, are you talking about mosaic? You did mosaic and never again? I don't know. Like I said, I enjoyed it, but I mean, everything has to have the ends because every row you split off the yarn. So I guess everything would have a tassel for the most part, or you'd have to somehow, I don't know, weave in every end, right? So that you didn't have the ends showing, or work around them or something like that. Panda. Hope it wasn't one I made, right? Wii Boost in the States. Or Wi-Fi Boost, maybe. Wii is a game system, right? Isn't that the one that people would like chuck the thing and break their TV? Split for sleeves. Oh, split for sleeves on your sweater. Oh, sweet. Good luck. Good luck. Supposed to get that knitting machine today. Should I try it on the live tonight or save for next week? Try it on the live tonight. Is it like which one did you get, Andy? Did you get the Addy or can't remember what the other ones are called right now, but it's an envelope border for mosaic that hides all the ends and no weaving them in. Ooh, I'll have to look that up. So that's probably the trick, because I've seen ones. I'm wondering, so on that pillow, they must do an envelope border on either side of it and then probably either connect it with a whip stitch or something like that. Yeah. So there are ways to do that. That's good. Oh, hello. Hello, Lizzie B. Here's Lizzie B. She's already done with her school for the day, so now she just gets to play, huh?
Yeah. Finished before her live.
Mm-hmm. Which is awesome. Oh, you got the Centro. Cool. Hi, Sanita. Good to see you. What are you working on? What are you working on these days? What are you going to work on?
Probably my iPad.
Your iPad? What are you doing?
It's your little car.
Yeah. That's a mini version of my...
Doesn't really look like it.
Yeah, this is kind of what my new used car looks like, except for mine, it has a white top. It's a hard shell.
But you can also, it has like a sunroof though.
Yeah, it has a sunroof, so you can put your hand out if you want. But yeah.
Or put your head out.
Mismatched dragons and things with it. Ooh. Juanita says, hi, Lizzie. Yeah. And Margaret says, hi, Lizzie B. And Winsome says, hi, Lizzie. Got Callie saying hi. Everybody's saying hi. This was it, the little bee that I had driving my car here. See, it's Juju Bee, just like my car.
Look at my face, Mom.
Oh, you're doing Jacks It Up Make Along 2025. What is that? What is the Make Along for? Is it a blanket or?
Look at my face.
Are you going to make sure to draw my name this time for Mel? That's what she's at. Callie's asking that of you, Lizzie.
What's that mean?
When we eventually draw the name for the giant Mel.
Probably.
Callie wants to make sure you're drawing her name, but there's a lot of people that want you to draw their names, so I don't know. This is a lot of pressure, you know.
I'm probably going to draw a name. I'm going to pick. Wait, do I get to pick who one?
You can draw a name, but I think I'm going
a random name, so I'm just going to draw like poo-poo and then someone will...
No, they have people's names written on them. They're raffle tickets. Which is so funny. And Shade says she's glad you're feeling better, Lizzie. Yeah, Mel is heavy, huh? He's, what did we say he was? 3 pounds? 2 pounds? I don't know. He's quite a few pounds, though. I think I wrote it down. So here it is. He is 3.5 pounds is how much he weighs in at. So 3.5 pounds, fully stuffed.
So heavy. And
he has an inner lining, so that's what holds the stuffing in. So, yeah.
There's a little tiny.
Do I watch Chris's live? Chris's live. I don't. Oh, are you talking about yarning over in Japan, Juanita? I haven't seen her live recently. Now I can't see anything. Whatever you want, as long as you use hand-dyed yarn. Oh, that's cool. Panda says, hey, little mama. Yeah. He actually, you know what he feels like is, he almost feels like he has a beach ball in him. He's got that kind of, that sound, that tone. That face? I don't know. You're so silly. All right, I'm going to put.
Mom, what is this?
That's the face you told me to make.
No, not this.
Oh, I am going to be releasing for my members, anybody that's in the inner hive or above.
You gotta get these in.
We did get I had given you guys one wallpaper background for your phone. I'm going to be posting a strawberry one for springtime. So it's the painting that I did last year around the holidays. So I
have it as my background.
She has it as her background. So I'll get that one over to you guys as well. Oh, Chris Knits. No, I don't think I've gone to Chris Knits. Does Chris also crochet, or does Chris just knit?
He's huge. He is bigger.
Yeah, he's huge.
Obviously, he's bigger than our head.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Panda said he was bigger than our head. Obviously. Obviously, because.
Yarning. Because. Yes, because. Like a cat hair, or is it a Lizzie hair? I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to check. I'll have to get over to Chris's again soon for. I like going and hanging out with Chris at Yarning over in Japan. She's always listening to piano music usually in the background, which is nice. So, counting on you. Pick the panda. Panda, you haven't even, did you put in for the raffle? She's going to like use some mind trick and have the pen write your name on a bunch of raffle tickets.
Let me see the raffle ticket. Can I see the raffle tickets?
They're in the.
I want to pick.
We're not picking.
No, not right now. I know. I just want to pick something for when it is time.
Here, scoot, so I can push Mel back here. There we go.
Me look at all.
Anyways. Well, I think I'm going to head out for today, you guys. This has been lots of fun, though.
Ooh, Mandy gave you a lot of raffle tickets.
Yes, you remember at heart, Panda. I know you're usually gifted quite a few memberships. I see your name gifted so many times. So who knows? Maybe if we have another membership gifting here, you'll end up being on there again. So the raffles actually, it's not a member perk per se. I said the word, you guys. It's actually just they're $5 tickets. So if you go on my website, frizzybee.com, and you do the Hive shop, it's the first listing, and you can do that. If you are a member though of my Royal Hive, you guys do have a ticket in there automatically. So fly. Yes, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. This was lots of fun, and I will definitely be back on tomorrow at the same time for our usual live for Thursday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget, hit the thummies, you guys. Subscribe if you're not already. It does help the channel, and then you're letting know when I come on, right? And Suki says, hi, Lizzie. You guys have an amazing day. Great hanging out with you, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye. Want to say bye?